Hello, collective. This is your girl, Mika. Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance, here to do an all signs reading to let you know a little bit about the person that you are currently thinking about and let you know what are they keeping hidden from you. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so these messages could resonate for your past, your present, or your future. Also in these readings, the roles could be reversed. So only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. As you guys know, in these readings, I always recommend looking at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. We will be going from Aries all the way to Pisces, as I mentioned. So be sure to hang out with me, interact in the live chat. Big shout out to our amazing mods holding it down. I see we have Mama Lisa in the building. What up, Lisa? Reminding everybody coming through to hit the like button and show your support for the channel. It's an energy exchange. All that positive energy is a great way for you to show support for what I do here, dedicating a lot of time and energy to share with you these messages, but it also allows me to connect with you on a deeper level. So without further ado, guys, we're going to first start off with Aries. Any Aries in the room? Aries. All right, let's begin. Hey, Lisa. All right, Aries. All right, sorry about that, guys. It looks like I had a brief mention before. This is Aries all the way to Pisces. I think we're back live. Can y'all hear and see me okay? Can y'all hear and see me okay? Okay, thank you so much, Nana. Okay, Aries, so I'm automatically getting someone having a lot of feelings for you with the Ten of Cups. Tell me about this Ten of Cups. Aha. They have a lot of feelings for you, but this is someone that's being very stubborn because they're trying their best to fight off the feelings that they have. And it's easier for them to just kind of keep tabs on you, spy on you, and just hold back how they really feel. Let's look and see why this person is not like letting you know how much they really do love you. Why is this person holding back from Aries and not telling Aries how much they really love Aries? I think it's because this person is very guarded and in a protective energy because you are. That's what this person would say. You're holding back. You're not communicating with them. And it's just better for them to not take action. I'm also getting another reason is because this person is frustrated and upset at you. So they rather self-sabotage, letting you know how they feel, instead of letting you just know up front. Can you tell me a little bit more about this Ten of Cups, their feelings for Aries? Yeah. I think they are tired of waiting on you to see that you still care about them. This definitely feels like somebody that has a lot of history with you. You guys could have been in a relationship of some sort, and you guys got into some type of fight or argument or disagreement. And this person has realized you're fed up with them. But they hate that. They hate that you're fed up with them. So what does this person intends to do next? Suffer in silence. They continue to plan to suffer in silence And they're very stubborn with this, with the devil energy here. This person is very much down on their luck, feeling abandoned and neglected by you, but they would not dare let you know this because they don't want to make themselves look weak, look desperate. I'm also hearing this person say, I don't want Aries to feel like they have that much power over me or they have that much control over me. That's what this person would say. But it's the very thing that's keeping this person up at night. It is. So that is quite interesting. I want to look at your energy, Aries, and let's see, how do you feel about this person? Thank you guys so much for coming to the live. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for joining my channel. We're going all the way from Aries all the way to Pisces. We're still on Aries. Here we go. What about Aries, Spirit? How does Aries feel about this person if they resonate with this reading at this time? Yeah, you feel like this person is a waste of your time. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so that's why you're not taking action. That's why you're not communicating. That's why you're not giving this person any of your energy, your time. Communication is because you feel like this person is a waste of your time. Yep, with the Six of Cups in the reverse, I feel like there is not happy memories you share with this person. I think this person has caused you to lose all respect for them. You have reached your breaking point, to the point of no return, and that's why you are not entertaining them. But that's the very thing that's really affecting this person on a deep level. You had this person spoiled, collective. Aries, you did. Yeah. Yeah, this person really made you feel very disappointed. I'm getting angry, disappointed. You put a lot of effort, energy, investment into this relationship and got the shorter end of the stick. That's what happened. Yeah. With the Tower in the reverse, you felt like this thing never got better. You would go back, it would continue to get worse. You would go back, they would say, make the same mistake, maybe give you promises they would not live up to. So that's it. There's nothing else to say. I'm hearing Aries say, there's nothing else for me to say. That's why I'm not talking to them. And I don't blame you. How will Aries know if this is their reading? How will they know if this is their person? With the Hierophant to the Star in the reverse, this is somebody that you were in a commitment with, like a relationship, a marriage that failed. You saw the potential. You were very hopeful at one point, and you lost all hope that this person can get on your level. I'm hearing they cannot get on your level. They are definitely not aligned to your values or standards. This person has their own agenda. They're very stubborn and very stuck in their ways, and you couldn't get them to move. So there you go. All right. Your person could be an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Capricorn, a Leo, an Aries, a Sag. It can be anybody. That's what I have for you, Aries. Next, we have Taurus. How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? Don't forget to hit that like button. Just like Lisa said, we're going all the ways to Aries from Aries to Pisces. And I hope you guys are enjoying this reading. If you're new to tarot, the way it works is you check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign in your natal chart. You can find out more information about what your natal chart placements are. I'm going to drop a link into the chat where you can figure that out. Also, somebody asked, well, how do I get you to answer a question? Well, simple. Don't put your questions you have for me into the chat. You're going to have to go ahead and book a session with me at MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. I am a very thorough tarot reader, clairvoyant, spiritual healer, and the best friend in your head. So here we go, Taurus. Here we go. Let's see, Taurus. What is your person keeping hidden from you right now? Hey. Bull gang. Let's do it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's on Taurus's mind right now in this moment. What is this person keeping hidden from Taurus? We have the Lovers. And we also have the Star in the reverse. This person feels like you are their soulmate. It was destiny for you and this person to meet. But there seems to have been some type of trouble in paradise between you two. And they're worried. I think this person is holding back taking action towards you because there's something about you closing this cycle or ending this relationship, letting this person go, or they close the cycle. They miss you. Tell me more about this Lover, Spirit. Were you dealing with someone who was scared of commitment, Taurus? Because I feel like this person never really told you how much they really did love you out of fear. Fear of rejection, fear of you pushing them away, fear of being emotionally vulnerable and present. Yeah. So it was like, it's safe to guard myself, hold back, and not let Taurus know how I feel. So I think this person played a lot of games with you. All right. Be careful with this person. I think they're very manipulative. Where they'll tell you they've changed and they really haven't, with the 5 of Swords in the reverse to the 7 of Swords. That's what they'll tell you. They'll tell you, hey, listen, I know I was playing mind games with you, Taurus. I know I was not being honest with you, but I've changed. I'm not that man. I'm not that woman that I used to be. They're full of crap, y'all. It's right here. Tell me, why would this person do that? Why are they not being honest about that? Oh, it's because they have options. Uh-huh. I'm hearing them say they want you to be a part of the options that they have, or they want to still consider you in the running to be with them. So in order to do this, they got to fix this broken relationship that you guys have experienced. Yeah. Whoever these options are, you know, I'm going to be honest with you. The only reason why this person's coming back is because these options are not what this person wants. I feel like there's been a lot of issues with these other options, very similar to possibly what you've experienced with this person. This person doesn't seem to be quite honest. This feels like a very sneaky individual. All right, what is this person's intentions? And we'll look at your energy in a second, Taurus, if this is your reading. Yeah, this person definitely, they don't necessarily want to be committed to you like that, but they want to not lose your energy. With the Temperance, you make them feel safe. Yeah, they like their freedom. It feels like they are interested more in like a situationship or a booty call or just having access to you. That's what I'm getting. Nothing serious here. Okay, so why not a serious relationship when we have the Lovers here? Okay, because they like to have their freedom. Okay, it keeps coming out. They don't want to be tied down to anyone. Okay, so that's what they're keeping hidden. And it has a lot to do with, they like to have options. They like to just be free. The truth is they do have feelings for you and they see your worth and value, but they're just not ready to like level up and be a part of a relationship. And you know, love is a very selfless act. This person's not ready to be selfless. They're very selfish. All right, let's look at you. Let's look at you, Taurus. Let's see, how do you feel about this person? How does Taurus feel about this person if this is their reading? They know this person. Ace of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Magician. A lot of you Tauruses really want this person. You know, you've made a decision to drop your guard and really consider giving this person another opportunity, but don't be fooled. Like I said, this person will lie to you and tell you, like, I want to change. I want to stop playing games with you. I want to do right by you. And if you do get a call from this person within the next 30 days, or if you've gotten a call or a message or something within November, Taurus, they're lying to you. They're lying to you. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're very much sure that you want to give this person another chance, but you're also very stressed about this opportunity. And I think it's really kind of like the passion, the attraction you have for this person. You want them to feel the same way you do, but this person is not on your same level. And that's something you have to honestly be real about. Now, Taurus, let's be honest. Being a fixed sign, when you make your decision, you're stuck on it. And I think you've made a conscious decision at some point to give this person another opportunity. But I'm here to warn you, Taurus, that this person has not changed. With the Judgment in the reverse and the Emperor in the reverse, you know this is probably not a good judgment call. It's probably not the best decision for you to make. And I think deep down within your subconscious, you have some fears, you have some worries and reservations. But then there's this thing about the passion and the feels that you have for this person. So just be warned. It's a good thing for those, if it does resonate with you, you are aware of what you're dealing with if they come back. Good luck to you. All right. Next we have Gemini. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live. Don't forget to hit the like button. Jill says the Taurus reading did resonate for her. Thank you, Jill, for the feedback. And thank you all. All right, here we go. Geminis, where you at? And we have Book Babe right on time for the Gemini read. Perfect. Yay. All right, let's do it. Thank you so much, Jill, for the $1.99. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's read. Much love to you. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's on Gemini's mind right now in this moment. What is this person keeping hidden from Gemini? Well, definitely you. Gemini, we got the Lover's card. That's the Gemini energy. And the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they don't want to let you go. I'm getting a very possessive energy. They feel like you're theirs. You're their property. That's what they're keeping hidden. Why is that significant? Well, because this person wants to continue to be a part of the connection with you because of what you offer. It's just hard for them to muster up the courage to extend a solid love offer to you because they don't really know who they want to be with the Two of Swords. Tell me about this Two of Swords. I think this person has another option in mind. Let's look at that. What is this Two of Swords? You know, we nosy on this channel. Aha. Yeah, they got some secrets and they're not even telling me what it is, but we're going to find out because your person not going to keep this hidden from me. Spirit, tell me about this Moon in the reverse. The Devil in the reverse. Okay. So let's be honest. This person has some skeletons in their closet, and even with the energy that I'm trying to pick up on this person to get the specifics, they're even keeping the energy super hidden and not telling me what they're trying to hide in the reading. But I can already tell you with the Devil in the reverse, this person really wants to try to stop doing whatever they were doing that was toxic. I'm just getting like a third party for some of you. Yeah, whatever it was, like it wasn't right. It wasn't fair. This person would say, I treated Gemini wrong. I did wrong by Gemini. I should have treated Gemini like that. Because Gemini is mine. But I'm about to lose Gemini. I'm about to lose my grip. You know, it's quite interesting because they're very aware of what they're doing. If you ever wondered, like, does this person know what they're doing is wrong, or do they know how they're really hurting you? Yes, they do. They're very aware of that. But I'm not getting that they're necessarily changing. They have a desire to want to change, but this is someone that's very unhealed and somebody that's really not taking a lot of action, like practical action towards healing their shortcomings. Can you tell me more about this Devil in the reverse energy surrounding this person that they're trying to heal? Okay, we got the Temperance in the reverse. Okay, so this person is just very unstable. They're not fair, they're not stable. And it doesn't take much time for this person, I'm hearing, to go back to their toxic ways. So it feels like they temporarily change for the better. You may have seen this, Gemini. They temporarily change and then they go right back to their toxic ways. You know, this may happen weeks later or, you know, months later, however your person makes it go out. It's like this is someone that, you know, they come back, they really go towards the steps of change. And then before you know it, they're right back to where they were. So secretly, there's a lot of layers as to why this person is just not measuring up to what you need. Like it's a hard internal battle. So what is their intentions moving forward? King of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. That's the problem. They know you want them to like level up and be a King of Pentacles. You want them to be more generous and give you more, provide a more safe experience. But you see how I'm saying, like, it's hard for this person to level up with the Four of Swords. It's hard. It's like, I can try, and they do, but it doesn't stick. And then there goes the manipulation and the deceptive stuff, the Five of Swords. Then it's like, okay, well, maybe I can talk my way out of it. I'm getting this is like somebody that says a lot of stuff, but doesn't like live up to what they're saying they're going to do. This person could be a fellow air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, a Pisces, a Capricorn, a Sagittarius, a Taurus, Gemini. All right. Let's look at your energy, Gemini. Oh, thank you, Doris. Doris says I look pretty. I don't feel pretty today, y'all. You know how I can get all glammed up and real cute. Today just ain't that day. I'm not feeling my best. I got some tea right there. I'm still not feeling my best, but I'm here, y'all. I needed to do an all signs reading with you guys. So here I am. Geminis. How does Geminis really feel about this person, Spirit, if this is their reading? The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. The Justice, okay? And the World in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse and the Eight of Swords in the reverse. You know, let's be honest, Gemini, your energy is very contradictory. It's almost like you're saying, you know, this person's really bad for you. You know, this person is definitely a karmic, meaning they came into your life to teach you a very powerful lesson. I'm getting a lot of you Geminis have stepped away from this person or pulled your energy back or have totally closed the door, quote unquote. And that's good. That's a very good thing. That's a very powerful move, knowing the fact that this person is bringing you nothing but karma. However, comma, we have the World in the reverse, which tells me that you feel like it's fair to keep the door cracked open for this person. But it's like you have it cracked certain days, and then other days you're like, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. But what if they change? No. But I do remember, but see, I told y'all, this person is playing y'all, because what they do is, according to their energy, even now, they have good intentions of changing, but they know deep down they're not equipped to do it consistently. And that's what's getting you all wrapped up, caught in this karmic cycle. And if you let this person come back, Spirit's warning you in this reading, you will repeat the karmic cycle. It'll be on repeat. You'll go right back to the same person, same energy. They have not changed. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune in reverse to get the specifics on what Gemini will experience in this cycle. What were they supposed to learn? What is this Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Okay. It was teaching you that you need to separate yourself from this person so you can find your 10 of Pentacles. By staying in this, you're not going to see your 10 of Pentacles. You got to step away from emotions versus the facts. Come on, Gemini, you an air sign. Come on, my air sign homies. Come on, air sign homies. The facts say this person is inconsistent. So that is the recipe for a massive manipulator. They are very inconsistent. A good man or a good woman is consistent. They're going to keep being who they are consistently, just like you have been who you are consistently. A manipulator will be playing a role, Academy Award performance. Hey, yeah, I've changed. You know, like they're on stage. I was like, I'm holding the microphone. They on stage and they're doing a performance. And then once they see that you're like back in the lovey-dovey feels, they drop the mask, they drop the mic, and they're like, yeah, got him. Gemini, it's time to turn this freaking world card to the upright, okay? You have it like this, meaning you're keeping the window of opportunity available for this person still. It's like if they tell you everything you want to hear, you're going to believe it and let them back. Okay, all right. I'm tired of y'all. Love you, Gemini. Safa says, yeah, he's totally like that. Listen, these people are a trip, y'all. So you have to pay attention. And it's hard. I get it. The heart wants what the heart wants. And it sucks. It really is hard to walk away from what you love. But you have to ask yourself, is that truly a love connection, or is that a trauma response or a soul tie? Is it lust or is it love? Because someone who loves you wouldn't try to play with you. So y'all stuck on the lust. 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 Okay. All right. I hope y'all see me. Because I see y'all. Okay. All right. Love you, air sign Geminis. Book Babe says he's blocked. That's what I'm talking about. Blah, 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 blah. That's it. You got to. That's the only way. Because, baby, the flesh is weak. Let them come through. Huh? Book Babe. Let them come through. The flesh is weak. So you're going to have to block. Or let them send a certain message or say a little sweet nothing in your ear. The flesh is weak. So you got to keep it blocked. Here we go, Cancer. Oh, she laughing at me. All right, here we go, Cancer, y'all. Cancerians. Cancer. Where you at? I see we got a lot of Cancers here. Y'all, I'm looking crazy today. What in the heliante is going on? I didn't really put no makeup on. I just did a little bit under my eyes to make sure I didn't have raccoon eyes, and put a little bit of lipstick on so Virgos won't judge me today. And so I'm looking okay. Here we go, Cancer. Patricia says you look fine. Thank you, thank you. All right, Cancer. Hey, have y'all seen the Wicked movie? I'm going to go see the Wicked movie in about a couple of hours. I hope it's good. I was really into the first one. I was crying in a theater on the first one. I was like, y'all, I'm no good. I'm no good with like emotional movies. I'm a mess. I'm walking out of the movie theater like, and I'm like, oh my gosh, please don't make me cry today. Please don't make me cry. I love it. It's such a good story and it has such a good theme. You cry too, Book Babe. It's like, it's so needed about the power of acceptance of people for who they are, and not judging people. And when you really think about the cult-like culture and getting people to like rise up against someone who's different, it's like a very truth and hidden message there that a lot of people can learn something from, you know, which I liked. I'm all about unity. Love it. Anywho, here we go, y'all. You know me, I can get off task. Let's go, Cancer. Earth Angel says, we empaths crying is our thing. I know. I was watching, look, I was crying last night. I was watching the Wicked thing on the TV, you know, the little musical thing they did. I was crying through the songs. I was like, and then at the end, and Defying Gravity, when she lifted up in the air, I was gone, y'all. I was like, oh my gosh. It was like, I was like watching my baby fly in the air. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she flying in the air. Look at her. She done made it, y'all. She done made it. And I'm like, stop crying. Then I get an attitude. That's when the Aries moon get an attitude that I'm crying over this actress, y'all. Okay, here we go, y'all. Here we go. Cancer. It's a good movie, though. So I'm going to see it today, and I'm going to let y'all know if I like it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancerians. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's on Cancer's mind right now in this moment, Spirit. What is this person keeping hidden from Cancer? The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Emperor. Okay. Okay. You know, this person is all about choosing someone that they feel like is going to add value to their life. And there's something about you that they feel like is not of value to them anymore. Ouch. I know. I'm sorry, Cancer. Please don't cuss me out. This is not me. This is your person. Okay. It's something about their values, their standards, what they're looking for. Like this person doesn't feel like you're giving them what they're looking for. Okay. And I think they're looking at someone else with the Queen of Wands underneath the deck. So they have someone to compare you to. And I guess at this time, they're looking at this other option. And they're even saying this other option. Some of you guys could be the other option. May not even be what they want. So let me get some more clarity on this. But what does this Emperor really want with Cancer? Why are they coming up in the reading? The Tower in the reverse, the Nine of Cups. Okay. Tower in reverse. Okay. So this person doesn't necessarily want to be alone, but they like their singlehood. You offer confidence and ego if you make them feel like an emperor. I feel like this is a false emperor. I think this is more like a controlling person. But according to them, not me, them, Cancer, there's something very significant about you not being worth their investment. And they look at it as is very important, like it's a top tier priority for them to protect themselves from you and not take this thing too far. So if they do reach out to you, it looks like a booty call. It looks like situationship. It looks like this person just wants to still be single. Yeah, they're not investing nothing into this. Yeah, they're going to put you in the category of just like somebody to hang out with and have fun with the Three of Cups. And Spirit, look, I was getting irritated by the reading. The dang on cards done flew on the floor, the Three of Cups, because I think that's Cancer's energy saying the hell with that energy. Yeah, but this person put you in a Three of Cups energy of saying we can be just friends, we can hang out, we can party, we can have fun, but nah. But I think this Queen of Swords is you. I would say your energy is someone who's very guarded from this person because you've done figured out something about this person. Let's look at this Queen of Swords energy. What did Cancer figure out about this person? Okay, you figured out this person doesn't want to commit to you anyway. And you don't trust them. You figured out that you can't trust this person. I think you, Cancer, broke up with this person. So now this person's bitter. And now they're trying to say, yeah, well, you know, since Cancer don't want, guess what? I didn't want Cancer no way anyway. They are just somebody I need to protect myself from. I mean, if they want to hang out, fine, but I ain't trying to be with them. Yeah, you're very sure about this decision. You know, the Queen of Swords is a very serious energy. So you took your feelings out of the equation I'm getting, and you're looking at it from a standpoint of step near me and I'm going to cut your ass. Look, even this lady's hand is like, come on, come on, come over here. Cancer, get a little gangster. What in the... Cancer. It's giving Aries energy. What's happening? Y'all ready to nuck if you buck on this fool? What's happening? Okay, I need to get some more information. This is crazy. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords. Why doesn't this Queen of Swords, which is Cancer, why don't they trust this person? Okay, 3 of Wands in the reverse, 4 of Wands in reverse. Okay, you got tired of this person stringing you along. You got tired of waiting for this person to commit to you. This relationship didn't go anywhere. Many of you guys were dealing with a player, Knight of Wands. It was an off and on relationship, or this person was in and out. They were very inconsistent, and that kind of pissed you off. Okay, all right. Well, I'm just, this person's got the nerve to be an emperor. I don't think they're an emperor, though. I think they are a false emperor, but they perceive themselves. It's like their energy is so cocky or so sure that it's almost like they think they're better than everybody else or something. Like, you're getting somebody that just thinks they are superior. It's like, okay, sir, pipe it down. Ma'am, pipe it down. Like, who are you? They're like, I'm an emperor. No, you're not an emperor. You a lame. You a lame ass hoe. No, you a lame ass hoe. So it's like this person puts themselves on a pedestal to believe that there's something they're not. It's almost like in their mind, they believe it. They breathe it. They believe it. But you're looking at this person like, sir, no, you ain't got all that going on. What is this person's intentions with Cancer? I had to clean up the deck because I got so many cards on this Cancer reading. Y'all got so much mess going on up in here. They want to get your attention. You don't see me, Cancer. You're not going to speak to me. Yeah. Even though they don't want a relationship, they like your attention. This is somebody that's an attention whore because it boosts their ego. It boosts their confidence. The fact that you would even, talk to them, get to know them, make them feel important. And I think you did a great job of that. With the 8 of Swords, I think they're very stressed because you guys are not giving them attention right now. You're not chasing them. You're not pressed. You and that Queen of Swords energy, like, come on. You can come on. You want to come on? Come on. And I don't blame you. How will Cancer know if this is their reading? We got the Hermit, the Emperor, and the 5 of Cups. Okay. So this is the person that basically like was really adamant about like just isolating their energy from you and then regretting it later. Like they would do stuff like they would like go disappearing, like it's a disappearing act, or they would pull their energy back and then they'll come back and say, you know what, I missed you, girl. Cancer, I shouldn't have pulled my energy back. That kind of foolery. And what you don't know is they were out running around town. Some of y'all, this person could be on the DL. That's for some of y'all. That's how you know who it is. I'm getting a charmer, a smooth talker. Like they carry themselves like they're an emperor. They will have you fooled because the way they move is somebody who is like they act mature until they don't. Does that make sense? So you really thought you had caught you an emperor. But no. Yeah, they just leave you out in the cold. They just abandon you like it's nothing. That's how you know who it is. That's a shame, y'all. It's a shame. It really is. It's a shame. It is a shame. Sumi says, your readings are awesome, but I have a request. If you could concentrate more on readings, especially while reading. Girl, what are you talking about? concentrate more on reading, especially while reading. What are you talking about? Girl, okay. Mama Lisa's in the room, so I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice today. I'm trying to be nice. But see, this is the kind of stuff right here. This is your readings are awesome. Listen. Your readings are awesome. But I have a request. If you could concentrate more on reading, especially while reading. I am concentrating on reading while I'm reading. I talk in between readings, you damn idiot. Oh, y'all, what in the hell? Y'all don't block her. She didn't know better. She didn't know better. That was a look, hey, Cassandra said that's the false emperor that was coming through. Girl, you a mess. All right, here we go, y'all. I can't, y'all. I can't do it. I can't. But this is the thing. She led her request with, you're an awesome, not you're a good, not you're a great, but you're awesome, meaning top tier reader. Okay, great. But you're trying to tell me how to do my awesome readings, but yet they're awesome. Make it make sense. Y'all, let me clean my lens so this heifer can see me. Can you see me? Listen, I'm gonna just tell you this, and I'm gonna move on to Leo. Never tell a professional how to do their job, especially if it's someone you like, a product you like, a channel you like, especially on YouTube, because that's a recipe to getting blocked. And these awesome readings that you're watching, you will no longer be able to see if you make comments like that. But I really am interested to know what you're talking about, because when I do the readings, I don't go and do my conversations in the middle of the readings. In the middle of a reading, I usually do my conversations and shout outs and stuff in between readings for a purpose, because like you say, I really want you guys to get the messages. But I'm not for everybody, and that's okay. I get it. But I appreciate the support. I'm going to just say that. What time is it? So I don't miss my Wicked movie. Okay, I still got some time. Oh, Lord, y'all. I know what they were trying to say. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe there's little moments where I will say something like, thank you so-and-so for that, or hey, or I'll read somebody's comment. But I'm shuffling the cards to get back to the message. So I am concentrating on it. I'm actually a good multitasker. I really am. If you don't know what I do professionally, I am a teacher, so I can multitask. I literally can be doing multiple things. Oh, Lord. Here we go, Leo. Mighty, mighty Leos. If you guys are here joining this chat, welcome. I kindly ask that you pay attention to what my mods are telling you into the chat. They have told you, and I'm going to tell you. Keep the chat clear of noise and do not put questions into the chat because I'm not doing mini reads right now. Now, if I do mini reads, you can put questions in the chat, but it just really is spam at that point. And I'll be glad to offer guidance for you, but it'll just be better if you just save your questions for actual reading. So go to MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com to book your reading. Some of y'all are not listening to the mods. They're working hard to try to keep everybody in the loop of what's going on. And some of y'all going like this way too fast and not reading. Reading is fundamental. Reading is fundamental. It's right there. Even when you come into a live, scroll up a little bit and read. Much love. Here we go, Leah, for the umpteenth time with all these interruptions. Oh, yeah. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Leo. Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's on Leo's mind. What is this person keeping hidden from Leo? Two of Wands. Judgment in the reverse, okay? What's this judgment in the reverse? Okay. Okay, all right. Okay. This person has chosen wrong. They've chosen the wrong path. I'm hearing this person say they should have stayed with you. Now they're missing you. For some of you guys, this person decided to leave or push you away, which led to you leaving them. With the Two of Wands, I feel this person had a choice between you and their freedom. And for some of you guys, with this Queen of Cups in the reverse of the Ace of Cups, this person gave a love offer to someone else that they're trying to keep hidden, but I got it right here. All right. Now, it was not an emotional love connection. It was one that was coming out of space of they didn't want to have to deal with your expectations. They didn't have to want to put in the work. They chose something else they thought that was going to make them feel better and be less work. And it turned out it's not. Yeah. So why do they feel like it was a bad judgment call? Let's see if I can get any more on that. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, they still feel alone. They feel like they messed up secretly. This person feels lonely. Whatever relationship or connection or whatever they got going on, it failed or it's going to fail or it's on its way to failing. It feels like something that was more lustful and coming from a space of just like someone to make them feel good because they weren't feeling good with you. I think it was the things you were telling this person, Leo, the demands you were making of the changes they needed to have in order to keep you around. If you do this, I'll stick around. If you don't do that, I'm not sticking around. That's what you were telling them. it was asking for too much. That time for them. But now they're saying it was a bad judgment call because it led to, you know, them creating something on a very faulty foundation. And I think they're feeling worse than they felt before. What is this person's intentions moving forward? The Star in the reverse and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So it looks like this person's just going to sit in their misery and overthink the situation. Possibly because you have them blocked. So they played themselves. They were trying to be slick. Trying to be slick Rick. And they end up playing themselves because I think you got them blocked now. Oh, well. Sound like a personal problem. This person could be a Virgo, a Pisces, a Aries, an Aquarius, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to be. That's the main energy. Did I say Libra? Possible Libra. All right, let's look at your side, Leo. Let's see what's going on with you, Leo. How will, stop asking questions in the chat. You're going to get blocked. You better stop. What up, George? Spirit, tell me about Leo. How does Leo feel about this person? Six of Swords in the reverse, Three of Wands. Okay. Why the Three of Wands? The Lovers in reverse. You've thought of the idea of this person coming back and what that would actually look like. And the more and more you've thought about it, ruminated about it, considered it, there's something that happens in that thought process, whether it's you start to also ruminate on the memories you guys share, but also I'm getting the time period in which this person hasn't come forward to show you any kind of attention. I'm getting this person hasn't reached out and it's been a while. And so you're just like, screw it. Do they not know who I am? I'm a Leo. Are they not trying to talk to me? Like, what? Over, Tower. So if they want to come and see about me, bye. But there was a period you were waiting on this person. I'm not going to lie. So yeah, reunion is a no-go now. Yeah, you're going to definitely reject this person. It's not because you don't care about this person, Leo. It's coming from a place of you feel disrespected. You feel disrespected. You feel like you're not appreciated. And it has a lot to do with this person not coming back, giving you the type of attention in a timely manner as you truly deserve. So it's so important to you to feel appreciated, considering all you've done for this person. And because this person didn't give you that kind of experience, it almost makes it feel like to you like, why did I even consider, why did I even consider giving this person a chance or an opportunity at some point to come back? And it kind of makes you feel worse. But there was a period of waiting, and that made you feel even worse about this person. Okay. That's what I have, Leo. Let me know if it resonates. Very sad story considering, if this is your love reading, Leo. We're about to go to Virgo. If this is your reading, Leo, I think this person, if they do come back around, it'll be too late. It'll be too late. They should have loved you while they had a chance. That's what I'm feeling like you are at it with it. You kind of reached your breaking point. Your patience has ran out. And so As a fixed sign Leo, your decision's final now. Okay, Virgos, you're up next. Danielle says exactly. Yep. They had their shot. They had their shot and they missed. Any Virgos here? No Virgos? Okay. All right. I done got cute for the Virgos and everything. I didn't put my full face on. I put some on my lips. Oh, gotta get my tea. Thank you, Andre, for the jewels. I think it was 100 you sent. Thank you. You said yes, but I talk a lot while reading. What are you talking about? What are y'all talking about today? Y'all about to have me cuss today. What are you talking about? I don't talk a lot while I'm reading. Now, last night I did because I was just rambling and joking and being silly. But not today. I'm going to let it slide, y'all. I don't know what's wrong with people today. I am going to get angry because that's out of line. Like, I don't talk a lot. I don't know what you're talking about. Because I had somebody else in the comments trying to say something slick, like, you're very accurate, you're an amazing reader, but you need to focus on the read, like I'm talking too much or something. And it's like, I'm not talking too much. I'm talking in between, of course, because I'm interacting with my subscribers, which is what I do going live. But during a reading, I'm focusing on the message. I'm not crashing out. I'm going to just block folks. Exactly. I'm just being goofy. That's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to make you guys laugh and make it entertaining. Because sometimes these messages are very doom and gloom, are very irritating to hear. I, as a reader, get tired of reading some of the messages. I'm like, I really don't want to talk about this. So then I throw in a little comedy to kind of like make it a little bit more fun and light and different, you know, give it a little different vibe to it. And to be honest, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because I can care less what people think. I'm a fixed sign through and through. You think I care? Don't. Really don't. I'm just letting y'all know. I don't know what y'all talking about. Like right now talking, I'm not doing a reading. I'm not doing a reading. I'm in between a reading. I'm about to go into Virgo, but I'm going to talk. And I will tell you, as a content creator, if I have any tarot readers or content creators out there watching me, you're not going to satisfy everybody. Everybody's going to have something to say about what you do. And it doesn't matter how amazing or talented or, you know, top tier your content is. You will have people that will have something to say. Oh my gosh, like, why didn't she have any makeup on? Why is she sitting right there with flowers in the background? Why isn't her lighting right? Why is she talking so much? Why does she do this? Why does her voice sound like that? People are going to say some stuff, and I ain't got time for it. I'm going to just block your ass. You've been warned. Here we go, Virgo. And I tell people all the time, if you have something to say, and this is, I'm being dead serious. If you have something like a real concern as a fan, and you're not a paid member of the channel, or you're not a paid client, you really ain't got no damn say-so of how my content go, because you're not part of investing in this channel. If you are not one of those people, I can give a damn what you say. But if you do have something to say and you're one of the free people that watch, I appreciate the feedback, but go ahead and do that in the email. Send me an email, mikadivinetarot@gmail.com. If you're not investing in the business, you have no say-so in how this business is conducted. You're not an investor. You're not an investor in the business. But even if you're not, tastefully send them an email and say, hey, I watch your channel and I noticed this and this bothers me. You know, that's the tasteful way to do it. So you're not embarrassing or bashing or making that content creator, because it's a brand and people don't think about it, but it's a brand, it's a business. So when you put bad stuff out there, it makes a person look a some certain kind of way, and that may not be the thing, when realistically, I'm actually pretty good according to y'all. Well, I know I'm good. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to, you know, say it out of just saying it. But when you have those one or two, people will really pay and hone in on that one or two comment, and you have no say so for real. So that's why I always tell people, just be mindful and also be careful with other channels too, because some of those people, like, they kind of get out of pocket with their responses. I'm just gonna block you. I don't even talk to y'all. This is the first time in a long time I've addressed the people that got something slick to say about what I do. And I really don't say much. I just literally, I'll be in the middle of a reading and y'all won't even know. Block. I done blocked about 5 people within 10 minutes. Y'all probably wouldn't even know, because I don't talk about it. I don't give them attention. I don't say nothing. They just get blocked. They sitting up here watching my video going like this, typing, blocked, and then they get booted out of the room. But I'm saying something today because it's the second comment, and I'm tired of y'all. All right, here we go. If you know, you know. And thank you, country girl. And that's another thing. Maybe people don't understand on this channel, I'm different. You know, I do my readings different. I love how country girl said Mika gives advice. And it's a great advice also. And that's free. You get advice with her on point readings. That's the whole premise of Mika Divine's spiritual guidance. I'm not just about reading the energy. I'm also about providing some good, wholesome advice that maybe your grandmother would tell you, or your auntie, or your sister, or, you know, somebody that actually cares about you would give you based on the energy of the reading. And it's not for everybody. But like I've said in the past, I will timestamp the TED Talks for the ones that actually want to hear it, because there's some people that like my channel specifically because I actually know what I'm talking about. I have the experience. I've had people in my life that I've encountered who have taught me a lot about the game, the dating game. So I have a lot of knowledge with that. I've also been married. I've also been in the dating scene and all that. So I know I have a lot of knowledge when it comes to dating and love. And so what I try to do, because we do a lot of love readings, is I try to throw in a little bit spin of how you can attract a good man, how you can avoid toxicity, how can you find a good woman, what are people looking for, what are the red flags. And not everybody's ready for that. Not everybody's ready to heal. Not everybody's ready to change, and that's okay. But don't knock the people that's ready to become the best version of themselves. I literally had a client that watches my channel all the time. And she sent me a beautiful email about how much she's really willing to step out of her comfort zone to become the best version of herself, all because of my videos and things that I've been teaching on my channel. And I've had some other people give me messages like that before in comments. And it's a real thing. People need that, and they need that guidance, because one thing about love, not everybody knows what healthy love is and what it looks like. Some of us grew up in very toxic environments, broken homes, or, abusive situations. So we have to really learn and go through the lens of a different perspective so we can see and be better. It takes time. And when you're ready, you'll be ready. And if you're not, that's okay. But you're going to continue to attract karmics and go through those deep spiritual lessons with a lot of pain. And it all goes back to what the word, and I tell people all the time, pick up your Bible, read through it. It is the compass, the moral code of how you're supposed to conduct yourself. You know what I'm saying? It'll tell you everything you need to know. So yeah, I'm very, like literally, if I wanted to be a player, I could, but no, I'm not doing that. I don't got time. I mean, I know the game so well. I can play folks left and right if I really wanted to, but I'm not doing that because that's not how I move in moral code. So I choose to rise above that. I choose to keep my legs closed. I choose to move and entertain only people that's adding value to my life and not drain and deplete my energy. And I try to teach all of the different ways that you can attract abundance and peace into your life by removing yourself from people that are low vibrational and toxic and draining. It is not as hard as you think. It's going to be just very uncomfortable because it's not what it's not the popular thing to do, but it is the healthy thing to do, and you'll be at so much peace if you do it, and you'll attract better. When you move different and you think different, you attract different. And that's what I try to do on this channel, while folks be trying to, you know, tell me, don't be talking in between reading. Book your personal reading. Book your personal reading. And I will have 110% focus on you and your situation. Here we go, Virgos. We'll timestamp it here. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's on Virgo's mind right now in this moment. What is this person keeping hidden from Virgo? Four of Wands. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Why the Knight of Wands in reverse? The Strength. Okay. Underneath the deck, we have the Judgment in the reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. You know, you're really fed up with this person, Virgo. I think you've really got tired of their childish ways. It's like they would come in, build you up, fill you up, make it seem as if they want something substantial. But then they would say or do things that would really trigger you. And I think there's something very significant about this person, you know, leaving the house or leaving the relationship, then coming back once they calm down. This person also, I feel like, gets a little upset or angry. And then when they get calm again, they want to come back. Yeah, when they're not getting your attention anymore. Or, you know, it's coming out of a, I'm not gonna show Virgo any attention because Virgo done gave me a hard time. So I'm gonna just leave and I'm gonna just go quiet. But that's the ego. A lot of ego here. They know they did you wrong with this Four of Wands, this connection, this marriage, this relationship. But their ego won't make them apologize or take accountability for what they have done. They rather just avoid talking about it. You'll know this is your reading because if this person ever has done something, you may have told them, like, we need to talk about it. Like, you need to understand some things or something like that. And then they would just try to avoid it or sweep things under the rug and act like nothing happened. I really don't know why this person operates this way other than just lack of maturity and a lot of ego. But it's like they feel like they have all the time in the world to play this in and out game or play this situation the way they are. This is a very complicated person. Let's see. How do they really feel about Virgo? Maybe that can kind of clear up the energy a little bit. The Devil in the reverse, the Fool. I'm getting like sweep things under the rug. Every time. I'm going to change. I'm going to do the right thing. Give me another shot. When they get tired of waiting on you to call them or chase them or do something, okay, you win. Fine. Let's just not talk about it, though. And then there we go. Tower in the reverse. 10 of Wands. Another case of someone who doesn't learn their lesson. If this person would really drop their pride and ego and really drop their temper or their attitude that they have, I really feel like you guys could have a successful relationship. But that is a big part of what's wrong with this person. They just don't listen. They just don't listen. Okay. Let's look at your energy, Virgo. Let's see. Let's see what's going on with you, Virgo. All right. So what can you tell me about Virgo? Hey, kitty cat. Hey, Kev. The Fool in the reverse. The Queen of Cups, the Hermit. So you're very invested in yourself. Going into hermit mode. Doing you, boo. Yeah. And you're very invested in loving on yourself, supporting yourself, doing your own thing. You've come to the realization that this is too risky to give another shot, because every time you go into the direction of this person, it's like things never change. That's what you're thinking. What is this Hermit energy here for Virgo? Yeah, like you're feeling more and more less confident that this person will apologize and make things right with you the longer and longer this person keeps acting this way. And I'm just getting, you typically are someone who is very nurturing, very loving, and supportive. But you're not interested in giving that to this person anymore. And that's what this person's been waiting on. I'm hearing them say, you're out of character, you're out of order, Virgo. Why aren't you doing what you used to do? Well, you're fed up. That's what it is. You're tired. And you're tired of this person just not listening or taking accountability. That's a big part of it. Okay, I got it. All right, Virgo, that's the read. Seems kind of a bit straight to the point. I was trying to see if there's anything else, but there's not much to it. You just kind of like close the deal on that. So, next we got Libra. You're welcome. You're welcome, Libras. I mean, Virgos. Fab says so true, and it is a sign of Pisces. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, Trey. Thank you. Thank you, John, for the heart. Wow. Thank y'all. Guys are so sweet. Y'all can probably tell I'm out of it, y'all. Then I bought my ticket for the movie last night, which I should have waited because I'm ready to go take a nap after this reading today. But I'll perk up when I get to the movie theater, I guess. Libras unite. That's cute. All right, Libras. Here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that is on Libra's mind right now in this moment, Spirit. What is this person keeping hidden from Libra? Two of Cups in the reverse. Hey, Mitzi. The Empress. One more. Ace of Pentacles underneath the deck. King of Cups in the reverse, as well as the Page of Swords. I'm getting this person has had a big epiphany about the fact that they've really had their heart chakra closed for a very long time. That's why this relationship has failed between you and this person. You and this person could have been married or have children together. Doesn't have to be, but I'm getting like there was definitely some type of long-term committed relationship you guys shared. And they don't want to let you go. They could have had it all with you. That's their biggest regret. But they just were so cold. I'm getting very cold-hearted. Like they regret losing what you had to offer. There was something significant about you having a lot to offer that they're now missing out on as you coming up as this Empress. And you were very sweet to this person. You did a lot of things until you stopped. Very generous to this individual. Libra, that's what you were. If this person does extend an offer, just know like it's going to take a while for them to muster up the courage to do so, because secretly this person has been trying to get other people's attention. I think they do have options or other admirers secretly that they're keeping hidden, but yet secretly still wanting to be with you. I'm getting these other options are just things to pass the time. They're not the ones they want to settle down with or be with. You would be the person they want to be with. They just have to figure out how to fix this. Yeah, they have to get the courage. That's what it is. They got to get the courage with the Strength card. Why are they feeling like they have to get the courage? because they've been keeping those secrets from you of talking to other people, entertaining other people. Their words, you may find that out. And that would definitely ruin their shots with you, the Empress. And there's no gender in tarot. You can be a guy watching and still show up in your Empress energy. Because, you know, we have divine masculine and feminine within all of us. Okay. All right. Let's look at your energy, Libra. This person could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It can also be a Libra. Or an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I would also be careful with this person if they come back, that they don't get you pregnant. Be careful with that. Spirit, what about Libra? How does Libra really feel about this person? Queen of Wands in the reverse. Ace of Cups in the reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Underneath the deck, Four of Cups in the reverse. This person no longer makes you happy. And I think you're focusing more on yourself. This whole situation is very overwhelming for you, Libra. Because for some of you guys, this person may have been someone you found out was putting you in third-party situations or something, where you were like the other woman or the other man. Talking about this Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah. And you got tired of waiting on this person to figure out what they wanted. It gave you all the ammunition that you needed to make a choice. That you don't want to extend no love offer to this person anymore. I think there's very much a lot of significance with you could have had it all with this person, but they couldn't get their crap together. You may have even told this person or warned this person, Libra, that, hey, if you don't get it together, I'm gone. The reason why this person may have been around is for codependent issues. I think this is someone that was very codependent on you, and that would be the only reason why they would come back, something you had to offer. Because you kept showing up as the Empress, the Ten of Pentacles keeps showing up. So I think you were looking for someone to add value to your life, but this person ended up taking a lot from you. So yeah, you were like working extra hard to try to get this person to be more than what they actually were. So it was like you were always manifesting, hoping, praying, you know, trying to get this person to rise up and be something that they just were not being. Yeah, secretly, it was coming from a place of fear. Fear of losing this person, but it was really an illusion that you created in your own mind. Lack of cooperation. That's what I'm saying. They didn't contribute much. I just don't think this person was your match. You know, you needed something more, and this person wasn't giving you that. But secretly, they know that they did you wrong. They definitely did you wrong. Okay. That's what I have for the Libras. Let me know if it resonates. We got Scorpio next. Thank y'all so much for the love. Don't forget to like the video, guys. And if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget that I do offer personal readings at my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. Someone asked about getting some dating advice. I would love to give you some, but book you a personal reading and feel free to ask whatever you would like. And I'll be glad to answer it for you, even dating advice. But no questions in the chat. Is that Abrima? Abrima says that the Libra reading does resonate and says you're the best. Thank you so much, boo. Thank you. I look a hot mess today, but thank you. It's Saturday, y'all. I'm just here. And what you all don't know is I had a webinar this morning, a 2-hour session that I had to talk for 2 hours to teachers across the state. So your girl is tired. And then I came on and did this because I know I wouldn't be able to do a video later because I'm going to go see Wicked. And I'm tired, y'all. But I'm here. Hit the like button for some support, please. I'd appreciate it. Here we go. All right, Scorpio, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Mitzi and I are Scorpio rising. Remember, these readings are for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. So if you have not checked out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs on this live, please do it. You never know. Those readings could resonate for you as well. Here we go, Scorpio. You're on the road today? Okay, well, drive safe, boo. I love listening to, you know, some of my favorite YouTubers and content creators on the road. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's on Scorpio's mind right now in this moment. What is this person keeping hidden from Scorpio? King of Wands in the reverse. And the Four of Swords. All right. Tell me why the Four of Swords. Oh, the Sun in the reverse. Scorpios. Your person has been a hoe. A big hoe. And they regret that because they're not happy being a hoe. For some of you, your person definitely is doing it to kill time. But they've been laying it low, spreading it wide. And they're a little disappointed with these other hoes that they done attached to. Tell me about this King of Wands in the reverse. Oh, yeah, they've been giving it to everybody, y'all. What in the... Who is this Queen of Pentacles? Okay. So the Queen of Pentacles is you, Scorpio. So that tells me that you're somebody that got it going on. You getting back to the bag. You getting back to your money, your stability. And you're the person they really want to be with. That's why they're stressed. Because you are unbothered. Doing your own thing. Could care less about this person. And you probably look at this person as someone that's a complete turn off to you at this point with the Ace of Wands in reverse. And they're trying to manifest you back. But keep in mind, they've been a hoe. What is this person's intentions moving forward? Because I ain't got time for this today, y'all. The Star in the reverse and the Five of Swords in reverse. They want to make things right with you, Scorpio, but they are losing hope that you would give them a chance to make things right. They're feeling like it's probably over. You feel like it's probably over because you're not playing with this fool. And that would be correct. As a Scorpio rising, I approve this message. Yeah. Karmic. How many times have y'all went through this cycle with this person, Scorpio? Where this person is like thinking they can find something better than you. They go out and then they find trash and they like, oh, damn. Scorpio was actually better than these other hoes. And then they try to, you know, come on back. You let them come back and then boom. They do the same thing. Repeat a cycle. I think this person knows that they're not probably going to change. What is this Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Where they'll drop these other options, you know, the people they were juggling you with, where they'll drop it if temporarily and then eventually go right back to it. This person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or a fixed sign, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, but that's the main energy. And I also got air sign energy here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Even if it resonates. Somebody asked, why is the screen blurry? I don't know. I've been wiping the screen. And I don't know how to fix it, y'all. Some of y'all were here earlier. I tried to wipe it. It could be something with my phone. Who knows? All right. Did I do how Scorpio feel? Did I do that? I didn't do how Scorpio feel, did I? Let's look at Scorpio side first before I go to Sagittarius. This will also help you kind of know if it's your reading, Scorpio. How does Scorpio feel about this person right now in this moment? The Nine of Cups in the reverse. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Six of Swords in reverse. You know, you feel like you can do bad all by yourself. This person exhausts you. You have nothing else to give to this person. Like, it would take a lot to even fathom the idea that you and this person could actually be more than what it is. It looks like you're done. You checked out. Yeah, you dropped it. You were holding on to this like relationship so tightly for a very long time. It was like a part of your investment, but it's like you're also very upset about that too, because you invested a lot into this relationship, your time, your money, your energy, years. And you pissed off with it. You know, it's like the idea of it pisses you off. That you even wasted your time with a lame ass loser. Your words, not mine, Scorpio, but they are. Next, we got Sagittarius. Dreamcast says, oh my gosh, you're correct. Here it is. Mm-hmm. That is correct, Scorpio. They are a lame-ass loser. Kitty Cat says, thank you for your time and energy. Thank you, boo. Saggy Wadgies, are you in the building? Oh, Deb, you got to see the Virgo read? Cool. I'm glad you were able to see it. It's kind of hard to rewind and watch stuff because you don't have the timestamps. That's why I say if you missed any of your readings, you can always rewind like my girl Debbie did. Or you can just come back later and then check it when I have the timestamps. Either way, it'll all be there. All right, Sagittarius, you're next. Saggy-Wadgies. Ah, Lisa, you're a Saggy Moon. Okay. Saggy Moon, Mercury, Venus, and North Node. Wow, you got a lot of Sag in your chart. You be on the move, Lisa. You be gone. Y'all need questions in the chat. I think I do it every single day, at least like 5-10 times a day. No questions in the chat, y'all. No questions in the chat. If you need to book a reading, book it at MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. I really wouldn't mind doing your reading, but not on the live, though. Not right now. Here we go, Saggy Wadgy. Thank you, Mitzi. Thank you, Lisa, for holding it down today, y'all. Appreciate it. Ah, Shay, hush. Hush, Shay. Delete the comment now, Shay. Stop talking about that girl. It's not funny, Shay. Stop. Here we go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to put that. I'm on Sagittarius. Dang on, Aries ain't got no filter. I swear to God. Girl, you missed it earlier. I had to custom heifers out on my channel. You missed it earlier, Shay. Them folks was running out. They pissed me off. I didn't cuss them out, though. I was trying to be good. But they really pissed me off. I had straight up attitude. All right, here we are. Sagittarius, y'all. We on Saggy. Girl. Oh, my God. Oh, y'all. Y'all killing me today. This girl said, what sign are you on? And I said, I'll put the link. At least y'all saw all that I put up there. And then she said, is Aquarius soon? Girl, look at the list. You lying. You're not Aquarius. You're not an Aquarius. Come on. You're not an Aquarius. You lying. Okay, you got it. Okay. Woo, girl. You scare me. I'm like, come on, Aqua Gang. Get it right. Get it tight. Get it right. Get it tight. Come on now. She said, I didn't read the list. I know, baby. I know. It's okay. I'm sorry, Saggy. I know y'all impatient. I know y'all an impatient sign. I'm gonna get my life. Let me get focused. Here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's on Sagittarius' mind right now in this moment. What is this person keeping hidden from Sagittarius? Three of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Cups. All right, tell me about the Three of Cups in the reverse, Spirit. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Sagittarius. It looks like your person wants to extend a new offer. Anything. I'm feeling like a desperate energy, anything to get your attention, because things have not been working out for them as they go off and entertain these other people. I'm getting this person has been hanging out, connecting to other people, partying, drinking, having a good time, you know, just living life like they're young, wild, and free. But back at the ranch, old buddy, old pal over here trying to live it up. Hey, party over here. It looks like it was a flop, because right now it looks like nobody want their ass. So they pretty much in a space where they're feeling quite desperate. They're feeling quite desperate because whatever opportunity they did have over there, that person is saying it's not making them comfortable to be around your person anymore. For some of you guys, they have another person that they were entertaining, like specifically. For some of you guys, it was a group of like a people in rotation. Like it can be all of that, all the above, or it can just be a specific person. Y'all, you know, I'm reading for everybody. Either way, I do also feel like for some of you guys, it's an ex. So it's somebody that they have history with. That's what I'm getting. Someone that they reunited with, that they got back with after you guys broke up, because I feel like Three of Cups is like a reuniting energy. And it looks like that flop. Tell me about this Three of Cups in reverse some more. Yeah, they're very sure about not wanting to do whatever they've been doing. Yeah, because their life has been blowing up. It's been just like a dumpster fire. It's just been up in flames. It's just been a horrible experience. Can you tell me why? Yeah, it's depressing. Nobody, I mean, it feels like rejection to me. It feels like this person's being rejected by people. It almost feels like they're a part of their karma too. It definitely feels like their karma. To experience misery, to experience loss. Because when they would have something good, and I'm getting this is a very lucky person, they would take advantage of it. The fact that they had you, then they would leave. They had this other opportunity. They blew it. It's just a mess. So here you are, the Queen of Wands. Okay, so yeah, they did have someone else, this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Whoever this Queen of Pentacles was, I think they were being very generous to this individual, giving them a lot, doing a lot for them, and they're not doing that no more. So that's how this person feels like it's a loss. Now with you, Sagittarius, I feel like you are like totally exited. You have exited stage left a long time ago, because the Queen of Wands in reverse is like saying that you're not putting a lot of energy towards this person, and that's why they want to get your attention. They're like, hold on, where's Saggy at? You're this person's biggest regret with the Five of Cups in the reverse. And now they're the ones experiencing true heartbreak due to a third party. This other situation. Now they lost you too. So this person lost everybody. That's what it looked like. They just sitting there looking crazy. They done lost everybody. Everybody. They could be a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm also getting fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. And fixed sign energy. Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be any of those signs. That's just the main energy coming through. Let's look at your side, Saggy. Let's see what you got going on with this person for real. Keep in mind in these readings, the roles could be reversed. So this could be a Saggy doing all this to you. You know what I'm saying? So take it as it resonates. Now, Spirit, what about Sagittarius? How does Sagittarius truly feel about this person if this is their story? The Devil in the reverse. Ooh, not the Devil in the reverse, Saggy. The Star in the reverse. God dang. And the Two of Swords. What's this Two of Swords? Ooh, okay. Eight of Swords in reverse. You feel like you've been dancing with the devil and you lost all possible hope that you and this person can work things out. So you gone. You don't ran off on that hoe. Not at once. Gone. So, yep. And you got your head held high like, I can care less. You don't want to entertain. You really don't want to hear from this person. You don't want to see this person. Like, you're like running in a different direction. What's this Devil in reverse? What is that about? Strength in reverse, 9 of Wands. Okay. This person really hurt you. They dragged you through the mud. Made you feel less confident than how you felt when you came in this. And you kind of tried to ride it out. I'm getting like, no matter what this person did, you try to give them the benefit of the doubt. And this could be like outside your character. You don't typically do this with people, but this person was so enticing to you and they had you very intrigued. So you stayed with it, hoping that, you know, things could really work here. But you're very much invested in not healing this, not giving this person a chance. But I love the fact with the Knight of Pentacles to the Four of Swords, you've had really a lot of time to really process and think about the facts and think about what this person has done, things they said, how they've treated you consistently. And it all is now adding up to you got to release the trauma bond. The trauma bond, you got to release the soul tie, the lustful energy. It was something very low vibrational that kept you there, but you were hurting yourself in the process. You know there was some kind of tie to this, whether it was the sexual energy, whether it was, you know, the rush that you got when they were treating you good temporarily. Like, it was a very toxic bond. But you're breaking free from it because it really broke you down. So that's why you're saying it felt like you were dancing with the devil. Okay. Anything else Sagittarius needs to know about this person? Oh, they were juggling you. You probably know that already. Yep. And that's why this person is kind of moving in a lot of fear, because they were juggling you. All right. Capricorn's next. I think there was something about juggling I didn't even clarify the Two of Pentacles. But, you know, juggling could be their job. It could be a third party. Like, you just never were a priority to this person. But they expected you to be a priority to them and what they needed. So whatever that is. I'm reading for all Sagittarius, so y'all know how that goes. So, yeah. I'm glad you guys are realizing that it's not a good relationship to be a part of. And you're breaking yourself free. And this person is sick, as you can see. They're not, and they're even more upset because everything's going bad in their life. So now it's like, here they come, hoping you can rescue them from their karma. Don't rescue them from their karma. Don't rescue them. Let them sit in it. They made their bed. All right, Capricorns, you're next. Shay said, I know that's right. Let me tell you. If somebody act a fool, let them. Bye. And don't let them come back either. Let them reap what they sow. They want to run off, let them see what they really missing. They can watch your behind. They can watch you glow up. They can see you shining and stumping on that hoe. But they not going to come back into your life. Never let a person back. If they choose to leave you, never let them spin the block, y'all. Never let them. You're going to look slap crazy. Don't do it. Capricorn, you're next. I see we have a couple of Capricorns here. Here we go. All right, Andrea's here. Hey. Okay, let's do it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's on Capricorn's mind. Right now in this moment, what is this person keeping hidden from Capricorn? You're dealing with a player. They've been doing this for a very long time, being a player. King of Wands in reverse to the Hangman underneath the deck. And so they're figuring out a way that they can come back. They're going to manipulate their way back into your life. This is a very smooth talker. And somebody that you've probably got rid of, or they just abruptly left, one of the two. And they know they have to convince you to trust them again. They know that trust has been broken, but they think that they can really convince you to let them back. God dang, y'all, what the heck is this? King of Swords in the reverse. Knight of Wands in the reverse. King of Wands in the reverse. God dang. They went from being a little hole to a big hole. What's happening? Oh, gosh. Who is this? This person is a narcissist, y'all. They gotta be. Jesus Christ. This is giving me a headache. King of Swords in the reverse. Knight of Wands in the reverse. And then a King of Wands in the reverse. Tarot readers, what the heliante is going on? Is that what they're keeping hidden? And they're selfish. Narcissists. It's all about this person, y'all. What they can get. Jesus Christ. This is not everybody's reading. Please, y'all, don't take it if it's not yours. When this person doesn't feel like they can have access to what you bring to their life in someone else or somewhere else, that's when they're like, okay, I probably need to spin the block and go back to Capricorn's house. Definitely emotionally cold. Narcissist, y'all. Oh my God. I hope this is not your reading. What does this person want with my Capricorn friends? The Hierophant in the reverse. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Who the hell is this Queen of Pentacles in reverse? The Two of Swords in reverse. Okay. You're not giving, you're not, you stopped. Thank God. Thank God. Woo! Thank God, Capricorn, you stopped giving to this fool. But you used to feed and stroke this person's ego, make them feel like, you know, they were really doing something. And you stopped. And that's like violation. You in violation. That's what this person say. What the hell are you doing? Who the hell do you think you are, Capricorn? Trying to hold back from me. You don't love me? You don't want to support me? What is this Hierophant in reverse? See, now I got to get out of this energy. It's giving me a headache. That ain't love. Love them and leave them. Okay. I'm just taking a breath, y'all. Let's look at your energy, Capricorn. If this is your reading, Capricorn, I'm sending you so much love and light. That's just a really sick person. And I don't diagnose on this channel, but this person got some issues. Here we go. What about Capricorn? How does Capricorn feel about this person right now in this moment? Two of Swords in the reverse. Hangman. Okay, you made a decision. What is the decision? That this person is not equally yoked to your standards, your values, and what you need in your life. And that would be correct. That is correct. Good job, Capricorn. Very good. And what brought Capricorn to this conclusion, Spirit? They pissed you off. Rightfully so. Yeah. I'm pissed off, and I've only been in their energy for like 2 seconds, and I'm ready to fight them. Yeah, it's almost like to avoid any more drama, conflict, issues, it's just best for you to exit stage left. So some of you guys may have abruptly just left, when no contact, went cold, and it's out of just being so tired of this person. Yeah. You're tired of their cocky energy and entitlement issues. This person is very spoiled. Somebody said it in the comments. They are. They're very spoiled. You feel so much look, and that's the thing. You feel so much more at peace away from this person. When you're not in connection, when you're not in a connection with this person, your energy is saying, I feel so much better, like more peaceful than being around this. Oh, thank you so much, beauty. Thank you. Yeah. And I feel like you've also been trying to be more patient with yourself on this healing journey, because I think this person has really made you sad, angry, like a ball of different emotions. And it's just really hard for you to get stabilized. It's like you're in a season of mood stability, but it's like very self-focused. And I love it, because you're waiting for someone to come into your life who's going to really contribute some type of fair relationship and partnership that is equal and fair. I think that's your focus now, Capricorn. Standards, and this person, if this is your reading, is just not it. And that's their loss, not yours. Got Aquarius next. Country Girl says, yes, it's definitely peaceful without them around. That's good. I'm glad you separated from that. Aqua Gang. Aquarius, where are you? Aquarius. Ah, that's why I like you, Shay. You're an Aquarius Venus for real? Are you really? Shay, you ain't no Aquarius Venus. Why you lying, girl? You lying. You be lying. That's what's up. I'm an Aquarius Venus myself. I'm an Aquarius Sun and Venus. So we are Aquarius Venus sisters. Yeah. Cool. Cool, cool. Yeah, I'm double Aquarius, so you know I'm double weird. Double trouble too. But I can care less what people think. The Aquarius way, we do not care. Here we go. Hey, Sarah from New Zealand. She said, you are very clever. Thank you so much. Linda says, I love watching your readings from beginning to end because you are articulate or articulate things are very well. Okay, I got you. I know what you were trying to say. Thank you so much. But you know, as a reader, and I kind of like a football coach, I rerun the tape, and sometimes I'll watch my readings back and I'll kind of critique myself and just make sure the pace of how I talk sometimes, because I'm getting stuff and I'm just spitting it out. I'm like, that don't sound good, because I think about the experience of my subscribers and people that watch me, how you guys perceive it. And sometimes I don't even recognize how it's coming out, but I'm glad you like it. Thank you so much for the feedback. Here we go. Gang, gang, gang in this thing. Get them likes up, Aqua gang. Get them likes up. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's on Aquarius's mind right now in this moment. What is this person keeping hidden from Aquarius? We have the Five of Pentacles, and the Sun. Underneath the deck, we have the Five of Wands in the reverse and the Strength in the reverse. Oh boy. Did you leave this person for dead, Aquarius? Did y'all kick this person out the house or just kind of leave them? Did y'all just hit them with this one time? You know what? Let me get my purse. And never look back. Y'all hit them with that one time. Well, it looks like this person thought you was playing. They thought you was playing. They like, oh, now I know Aquarius didn't really just leave me like this. It's all coming to light now. This person shivering, this person hungry, this person getting a little chilly. Some of y'all are starting to get cold in your area. And Aquarius is like, bundle up, bitches. It's a cold world, ain't it? This person wants to say, Aquarius, listen, I get it. I know I was giving you a hard time. You know, we were fighting, having disagreements and such, but I don't want to fight no more. But why is it hard for this person to apologize? Ego. Ego. They can't just apologize, and admit they were wrong. And baby, let me tell you, Aqua Gang, they reaping what they sowing. They going through hell, y'all. They going through hell. Some of them could be struggling. Some of them could just feel like they're down on their luck. Some of them shivering because they starving to death. And they're going to be there for a little while. So let's look at this Sun card. I want to see, what do they realize? Because there's some clarity this person's beginning to realize about you and this situation. That you ain't coming back no more. You done took a detour. You ain't chasing them. Yeah. Yeah. This person would say you're being selfish because you're not chasing them, because you're not doing all the things you were doing before. This person was not on your level, Aquarius. This was a whole charity case. Aqua Gang, why were you feeding the needy? You're not a homeless shelter, Aquarius. I see y'all. Y'all playing. Y'all playing. This person thinks you running around getting a lot of attention from other people. That's what you got to be doing, because why are you not chasing me? You got to be out here getting it. You got to be out here getting it how you live it. Because why are you not chasing me? Why are you quiet? Why are you so silent? You're not talking to me, so you must be out here running around trying to, you know, lay low and spread it wide. That's what your person would say. You trying to lay low and spread it wide. Tell me about the Six of Wands. This person playing. Oh, yeah, they saying you being a manipulator. They saying you full of crap. Last time I checked, Aquarius, you're not even with this person, so why do they even care? Well, they care because their feelings are hurt. Because you're not chasing them. So they're like, well, if you're not chasing me, you got to be chasing somebody else. No, you're actually deep down breaking free from this toxic connection, this karmic. Because it can't be fixed. This person can't be fixed. You've tried to fix them. You tried to help them. You tried to shake them. Y'all feel that? Y'all feel that? You try to shake them into reality of saying, ma'am, sir, brusis, get your crap together. I'm a whole empress or an emperor. I need you to level up. They couldn't. So you're not interested. And this is that person. You see that cup right there? Look at you, Aquarius. Why are you sitting underneath a tree? And you still ain't got no clothes on. Aquarius, put some clothes on. So they're like, here, huh? You want a cup? Huh? Huh? You want a cup? Here, it's going to be a sippy cup because that's all I got. I got a sippy cup. I got a sippy cup, spirit. I got a sippy cup. You want the sippy cup, Aquarius? And you like, huh? Boy, please. Girl, please. Yeah, I'm trying to heal from you, the devil. See, and it's crazy work that the devil card is going to be on the side of that hand. Look at that, y'all. Ooh, boy. Oh, boy. A lot of immaturity, this person. They just kind of live to have fun and party. Look at this devil card. You see these people partying and drinking. Some of y'all, your person could have addictions. They could be a drinker, a drugger, a partier. They just like have fun. Look. And look at the devil. They're about to have a nip slip. Look at that. Y'all see the draw? I tried to draw the devil card, so I don't get demonetized. That's so funny. But look, you're not bothered. Y'all said, oh, they can do a nip slip all they want to. I still don't want them. Tranquil. Tranquil. Okay. Yeah, it's because of this right here, this Ten of Swords. This person has backstabbed you, betrayed you, and hurt you, Aquarius. You're tired. You know, like, I want to look some more at you, Aquarius. Let's see how you feel. Of course, this is a general reading. This deck is called This Might Hurt deck. It's called This Might Hurt. Aqua This Might Hurt. It was donated by Fred, one of the members of our channels. Well, he paid for it. But yeah, it's called This Might Hurt. Spirit, tell me about Aquarius. How does Aquarius feel about this person? You know, I think you're feeling happier now that you rejected this person with the Four of Cups in the reverse and the Three of Swords. Like you've totally like moved on from being in the doom and gloom or feeling, you know, like ruminating or thinking about this person, thinking about it, trying to remain calm. It's like you finally have totally cut the cord. Totally cut the cord, totally have let it go. And you're staying firm in your boundaries as the Queen of Swords. You're not playing. And you're unbothered. Look at the legs being crossed. It's like, huh, okay. So even though a Queen of Swords is less than an Empress, I think you went from an Empress in a reverse now to a Queen of Swords, which kind of tells me that, you know, you are leveling up and being more aware of what you actually want and getting yourself out of lowering your vibration to be on the level of this person that was in the Five of Pentacles. I think you were down with them. This person was going down and you were kind of stooping down with them to try to lift them up. You know, you were lowering your worth, your value, your standards to try to get them up. And it's like the tower just kept falling. It kept falling over and over again. Chaos after chaos after chaos until you finally said, forget it. It was a deep spiritual karmic relationship, this connection here. But what it did is it empowered you and got you to a better space once you broke free. How will Aquarius know who this is? Sun in the reverse, the Chariot, and the World in the reverse. Yeah, the person that still wants to chase you and be with you. They could be a Cancer, a Leo, a Pisces, an Aquarius, a Taurus. I'm also getting Capricorn and Virgo. That can be in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign in their chart. It doesn't have to be, but that's the main energy. Whoever this person is, they're not done with you. They're just taking a break. All right, last but not least, we got Pisces, y'all. And then I'm headed to go see my movie. I can't wait. Pisces are up. Yes, yes. Pisces. Usually by the time I get to your readings at night, you guys are asleep. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's on Pisces' mind right now in this moment. What is this person not telling Pisces? We have the Ten of Wands. And we have the Emperor. Why the Ten of Wands? Spirit. Ooh, the King of Cups. Ooh, this is heavy, y'all. This is, whoo. Oh, boy. Underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the Four of Swords in the reverse. Ooh, boy, this person going through it, y'all. This person is breaking their own heart because they have so much love for you, but yet they're having a hard time taking action towards you and going for what they want. And I think what they want is you. It has a lot to do with you showing up as this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, not chasing them, not giving to them, not being there for them. It's kind of throwing this person for a loop because maybe you have been someone that's been very generous to this person in the past. Yeah, they're stressed. This person is very stressed. So I want to look at, why isn't this person taking action? I mean, I know they're worried about Pisces, but what's going on with them? Like, what's the holdup? What's the problem? Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay. All right. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords in the reverse. I don't want to say nothing yet. Okay. Okay. Today is going to be one of those days. Three of Pentacles. This person was so busy giving to so many other people. There definitely could have been some type of third factor. This could be their job, for some of y'all, an actual third person. It could be even their family. But it was too many people in the mix. And you may have even called this person out and said, listen, you need to focus on building with me, focus on building with us, creating something substantial, real, long-term. Put in the work, put in the work, put in the work, put in the work. How many times you don't know? Hey, get your crap together and invest, build, grow. They couldn't because they got their hand in too many different things. So they end up playing themselves because they weren't being honest with you about that. It's not that this person didn't love you. Somebody said, I told them 1,000 times. That's why I felt the need to keep repeating it, because I feel like you done told them in different ways. Told them. So it wasn't because they didn't love you. Let's be clear. In fact, they love you so much, but it's almost like they had some other responsibility they had to take care of where they couldn't make you a priority, and nobody got time for that. The order is God, your spouse, your children, your family, meaning mama, brother, sister, cousin, all them. Okay. God, your spouse, significant other, your children. And really, you should be married when you talk about your spouse, because it really is your spouse. But even if you're in a committed relationship with somebody, like whoever this person was given to, it's like they put them above you. Like you were kind of like down on the list of priorities. That's the experience it probably felt like you were a part of. And for this person, they thought you could wait, you could stick around. But it really kind of backfired on this person, because I think you got tired of like being treated kind of like an option or just getting breadcrumb. It feels like a breadcrumbing energy more than anything, you know? So as an emperor, I think this person sees himself as somebody that can actually settle down with you and, you know, really have this beautiful love story if they would have got their crap together, y'all. Dang it. But see, they messed it up. 4 of Wands in reverse. They kept creating issues, having disagreements with you, just not surrendering to the responsibilities of being a solid partner with you. So yeah, with the Chariot, it's almost like they just want to like fix it. If they can wave a magic wand and just delete all the foolery that they have caused, they would, but they can't. Especially now that you're silent. And I'm also getting your intuition has told you a lot about this person, that they probably will never change, you know? And something has also told you about what love really is with the 10 of Cups. It's like you almost pretty much see very much that your idea of love and how to be loved is not what this person is offering you. So it's very unfortunate because this person is seeing it now too, but it's too late. I think you're not interested. Let's see what they're going to do next though. Temperance, 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So this person is going to put it on the sidelines, put you on hold, put the situation on hold, and they'll revisit it later. That's what they plan to do, because they don't feel like addressing it right now. Yeah, but they do want to have the 10 of Cups with you. But see, that's the stuff right there. That's the stuff right there that is causing issues in this connection. The fact that you, in fact, were providing a very solid experience, one that they can see a future, but yet throughout the whole relationship, they were still operating in this fashion of we'll just wait, we'll just see. And you ain't got time for that. So even now, today, they're aware. They see it for what it is. Thank you, Tamika. They see it for what it is. But here's the thing. They don't want to address it. They're being lazy. Lazy. Yeah. So in the meantime, like this person in the cards, the 9 of Cups, they're just trying to occupy their time to do stuff to make themselves feel good. Like, what can I do to make myself feel good in the meantime? That's what I'm going to do it. So if this person does have other options, or if they're focused on their career, let's see, what is this 9 of Cups? Yeah. Manipulating people, you know, whatever they do. I ain't got time for this person. Let's look at your energy, Pisces. And I got to go to my movie because I'm going to be late. And I got to get my popcorn and stuff. Y'all know them lines. Here we go. But seriously, Pisces, it's almost like this person is trying to continuously put you on hold. Like you got all the time in the world to be waiting around on them to get their act together. Even after you pulled your energy back. Like, what's wrong with this person? Jesus. All right, Spirit, tell me about Pisces. How does Pisces feel about this person right now in this moment? We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. And we have the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the World in the reverse and the Death in the reverse. You know, there is a lot of you Pisces, honestly, that it's kind of forcing yourself to not really do much about it, but you don't want to be single either. So it kind of feels like a suffering in silence deal. Even though you're single, you wish you had this person in your life. I'm getting kind of like a lonely energy, but I'm also getting the thought about being with this person turns you off because you remember what this person has done. Like the feelings are not what they used to be, but you still kind of would like to have somebody, something. What is this? What is this? Yeah, it's like you're thinking about it, but you're not doing anything. Does that make sense? It's like you ruminate and fantasize. There goes that Pisces energy where y'all be in your heads. Fantasize and you can just see it and believe it and what if and you know, dream, dream, dream. Believe, believe, believe. But it's not actually the reality. You hoped it could have been this. So what are you going to actually do, Pisces? Yeah, I think you're just going to just like sit in this heartbreak for just a little bit. But you know deep down you have to because you can't extend a new opportunity with this person. But the idea of what if it still is very much alive in your head. So yeah, it's almost like you hate the fact that you wasted your time with this person. And all those times you went back, they only broke your heart again. And that's so unfortunate. So that's what I have for you guys. I'm headed off. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, show your girl some love. I'll timestamp everything for you so you can come back and check this out later. I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care.